Our female sale is the result of the several years of growth in our Seedstock herd, and we think the offering makes available to market genetics from one of the oldest and deepest performance registered and recorded herds in the country.
The females are the cornerstone behind everything and the success at Glenavon, and it's through their fertility, longevity, their ability to milk in this environment and thrive in this environment on a grass-fed system.
We're standing on the shoulders of those building blocks over the last 75 years.
It's all interesting, and I'm pleased it's proven it's in good hands and they're really keen to keep it going.
The selection pressure that herd's been under is quite extreme, particularly in the last few decades where there's been a real ramp up of performance recording and selection pressure put on this herd, and the cream has certainly risen to the top. And the offering that we have available reflects, in particular in the last few years, quite a big ramp up of our stud numbers, which has been assisted by embryo programs where we've isolated those mature cows that have a really exceptional progeny history that deliver us the highest quality calves year in, year out. They're the ones that we're going to be replicating, and they will all be available in the sale as well. We're fastidious in our benchmarking. We've done that for each enterprise for many years now, and that data's very, very powerful. But when I look at our commercial herd performance, we are delivering an extremely low cost of production of $1.37 in the last financial year just passed. We think that is the key metric that differentiates most beef businesses. Our commercial herd is run under the same stocking rate and pressure and selection pressure as our Seedstock herd. That is real data. We think that is well under half of the industry that's sitting around $3. And we can only do that with wonderful genetics. And that is the outcome of selection pressure over several decades, which is what we're presenting to market. In regards to genetic gains, our herd is represented by short gestation length, and we are well above the breed for growth, in particular 200 and 400 day, carcass weight and IMF. That is very deliberate positioning of our herd over the last couple of decades, because we're making genetic decisions for the next 10 and 20 years, and that's exactly where we've wanted to land. When I talk about the cow lines that are on offer, it will be an entire offering of R cows which are born in 2020 and up, including all the donors. We will also have a selection of younger females, which represents the S, T and U females, aged 3 years and up. All registered females offered will be preg tested to cycle or to a date. We will have the mating predictor of the pregnancy printed in the catalogue, and they'll also be sexed for those buyers that may be preferring a female calf over a bull calf. The herd is run under stringent tight joinings, 6 to 6.5 weeks. There are no second chances, and we run them under a high stocking rate pressure environment so that only the cream survives. We'll be offering around 150 commercial pregnant heifers. We didn't offer yearling heifers at last year's bull sale. They've now been joined for 48 days, and they'll be offered in lines of around 10 or 15 at next year's sale. We think they represent the best of our leading genetics joined to our best yearling bulls, most of which are outcrosses for the industry. And this latest commercial genetics is what really sits behind and is doing a lot of the heavy lifting in our elite benchmarking data that we're getting, that's really driving that low cost of production. We plan on having 2 inspection days prior to the sale. One around mid-March, a couple of weeks before the sale, and one on the Thursday, the 26th of March, ahead of the sale on that Friday, the 27th. That afternoon inspection will roll into drinks and dinner in our garden, which we'd love for everyone to join, but we would also encourage private inspections anytime. Those that would like to come and spend a day with me, do a thorough on-property inspection. We can just explain in a more relaxed setting and in a bit of a deeper nature what sits behind this female herd. And it is a spectacular time of the year in which to visit Guyra. Of those that are familiar with our sales would have probably been to a very cold August bull sale, and whilst that will continue, this is perhaps a one-off opportunity to visit Guyra and our farm at its best.